Either way, they're starting it out on Smashville.
Yeah.
I don't know why people let Raptor start things out here on Smashville.
I think Dill doesn't have a problem with it just because, you know, that platform may give Raptor a place to retreat, but Dill's recoveries with Diddy aren't exactly phenomenal. So him just being able to be like, yeah, no, I'll just go with this platform. That's fine. That's fine. And you can kind of fair plane with Diddy as well. So, like, even though this is, you know, the classic Sheikville,
Right.
he's still got a little, you know, tiny furry Sheik, you know?
Yeah, both of these characters fare very well on Smashville. We're
Yeah.
just seeing
They fare very well.
Dill being told to eat his breakfast right now, just eat tons of eggs.
Mm-hmm. And we're seeing a really good start from Raptor here already, you know, taking that percent lead and just putting a lot of pressure here. Ooh! Trying to just finish off that stock right then and there. I think even if it was sour and sent him out, he would have died off the side.
It was a nice option.
Yes, good option.
We don't often see Rock Barrel used for the edge guard potential that it has, but it has surprisingly strong knockback if it's given just a tiny bit of charge.
Yes. Yes, it does. Like, I think we're seeing it a little bit more often as the meta has advanced, but yeah, it's definitely one of the more rarer moves to see.
And one thing that I'm really liking out of Dill in the beginning of this set is we're seeing a lot of him utilizing the item to move forward while throwing it. I don't know the specific name of this technique because
Which move?
As far as for Mega Man players and also Link players do this, being able to throw the Metal Blade or Bomb respectively allows them to move forward. And Dill just got moved into a whole nother zip code after that forward air. Hot damn. But
Yeah, that was actually really good for Raptor to take that lead. Not only just because of the classic, oh, get the stock lead, but Yoshi has a tough time killing. So getting that first kill is almost pivotal for the rest of the match. You know, because you have to play catch up. And, you know, with Yoshi able to have that lead with his amazing mobility, you know, he can put you in some pretty scary situations.
especially considering that Raptor is typically a player who can, you know, sit out and play very defensively. He utilizes a lot of those aspects of Yoshi that let him sort of force the approach and then kite around the opponent as he sees fit.
Exactly. It's like, I have the lead. I'm not exactly camping you, but I'm going to bait you out. Like, I'm not going to overcommit in this situation. Unfortunately, Raptor overcommitting in that situation.
Exactly
going for a neutral B, trying to lick him, and Dill doing the little Angel Cortez charge up smash. Just like extra dead. And now we have a really even game again, which unfortunately is going to put Dill a little bit in the advantage. Sure, he's down a little bit percent, but come on. Unless he's at kill percent.
Yeah, this is still a doable battle both ways. But one thing to note is that Raptor has stopped trying to take the banana away from Dill, and I felt like that was really helping him in the beginning of the match. Keeping banana away is so important in playing any level of Diddy Kong, regardless of how reliant they are on for banana setups for stage control or just having an item in hand.
Definitely. I definitely think, like, depending on the Diddy's playstyle, like, Dill heavily relies on the banana, right? Like, he will always pull it out all the time. So I do think that, you know, versus that type of playstyle, you grab the banana, you're definitely putting them in a less comfortable position. Not even, like, less preferential, you know, just, it's like, all right, well, he has it. Well, damn.
And banana's an excellent item. And regardless of how well Diddy Kong can use it, it's just an excellent item in general.
It's a trip. You throw a trip at people. It's just, and Diddy. Yoshi would, I assume, have some sort of setup into it. You know, just like, bleh, and I'm going to hit you with my big head or something.
Yeah, just, you know, forward airs, forward smash.
Wow.
Forward airs.
Wow.
Raptor taking game one with forward air.
Good lord. So Dill got spiked above the, actually we can just play it. Dill got spiked above the stage, but he was holding out because he, well, was trying to just like not get hit by it.
Right.
So it ended up being really good in his favor. See, right there. Just, oh my. So yeah, Raptor's going to take that first game. Really good having that early lead. Didn't really amount to too much because Dill was able to bring it back, but he did not let go of that momentum.
Yep. He just kept the pressure on as best as he could. He forced Dill to approach on terms that really didn't benefit him. If he didn't have Banana, or if he just didn't have any of that momentum to chase in on Raptor, it just was constantly in Raptor's control.
Definitely.
We got a bit of a color change. We got the yellow Yoshi now. It's the lemonade one.
Lemonade. So we need to put lemonade in his hands. Like, there he is.
They're all just holding flavored drinks.
Yes. Oh my God. Purple Yoshi with that drink. Damn. All right. We're on it.
And we're back at Smashville. I really didn't expect a stage switch between these two.
Yeah. Dill's definitely going to just stick to Diddy, and like Dill's a player who doesn't really care too much about the stage, you know, unless the matchup really calls for it. Just like, oh, okay, I'm fine here. Let's just go. And something I like to bring up a lot is that when people go back to the same stage, you know, you can call it that quote-unquote salty run back, but it's like, I know what I did wrong. I'm going to keep the variables of the stage consistent and switch up my play.
Right.
You know?
Because more often than not, it's not factors of the stage that have an impact on the gameplay.
Raptor doing a really good job trapping Dill's options, just covering him space, just waiting.
He almost had it again, but auto-canceled it too early.
I think before he nared him, Dill actually pulled out the up B. But he hit him before it came out. I think Did he like enter that animation? Okay. Ooh, wow.
That was a very wide area of coverage that Raptor had offered, and it's not often that you see him utilize back air in that manner.
Yeah, the last hit still like hitting from inside of Yoshi, like in his belly and stuff. Nowhere where the tail was actually wagging, because there's no tail there. But still sending him out. This again is going to be a really pivotal situation. Ooh, okay. I think if Dill were able to get to raw back air that would have been the stock, but not enough timing, or just not enough time to do it, really.
And even a back air is not going to do it with Raptor sitting at 160%. There's
Yoshi.
so much that can be done between these two characters at these high percentages. Between majority of Diddy Kong's aerials expecting to kill. I'm surprised we haven't seen an up tilt come out of Dill just to end the stock.
I don't really think we've seen any situation for it. You saw that Dill actually went for an up tilt at one point, and then he just wasn't in the position for it again. Is that forward throw going to do it? Yes, it is.
Nearly 200%, but he did manage to clutch out that stock.
So Raptor can even up this game really quickly. Dill is beyond kill percent. Yoshi is a very strong character, but you know he's going to struggle to land that hit. So now Dill's building a bit of a lead here. Nothing going to be too solid unless you get, like, I don't know, past 70, 80.
And speaking of struggling landing, Raptor really hasn't gotten an opportunity to get his feet firmly on the ground. Every chance he's had, Dill has just been right on top of him, getting back in the air and just putting on constant pressure.
And you can see, like, when Dill was doing his up throws, he's not doing up throw up air, but doing up throw forward air, because he knows it'll still connect, and it'll push him off the stage to add that pressure. Dill going for that Angel Cortez banana charge, but charged a little bit too long. I think he wanted to punish his get-up, which was a good idea, but, you know, little mistime there. And, oh, we're seeing that. You see that? That dash grab.
Dash
went in.
Gave him the perfect opportunity and then waited for the air dodge, cleaned it up. But he is sitting at 103% now, and Dill is not letting any of this momentum slide. He's keeping as much of an aggressive state as he possibly can to keep Raptor from trying to slow things down.
Dill throwing that banana and just like buffering the F smash. It didn't connect. Didn't get punished. Took 3% for it, so nothing too bad. Misinput on that dash attack.
No up air is going to do it. I haven't seen that move kill in the hottest of minutes. It just doesn't kill no more.
Which one?
Diddy Kong's up air?
Yeah, dude, they broke his legs, hollowed it out. Now, oh, man. So that forward air, I believe, was an up smash, but Dill messed it up. But he got the up smash anyway. So we're going to be evening up that game. Raptor's not having any of it. He's like, numbers isn't here. I'm going to choose much gun as I want. God. I'm sorry.
You know, John explained to me, like, how exactly the gum chewing bothers him, and now I just feel bad whenever people joke about it, because it seems like it really gets to him, and it's like, aw.
Oh, man, we're going to see the triple color change. Oh, damn. I'm so ready for this.
He's hovering over the... Oh, we got the color changed from both of them.
Oh, damn. Well, God. It's the Melee intro with all the Yoshis. Oh, my God.
But we're going on to Game 3 of Dreamland. It's a very interesting stage pick. How do you feel about Dreamland?
Okay, so I know, well, Dill probably banned Battlefield. Just because, like, I don't really know how Yoshi really gains from the triplats, but you can definitely tell that it's at least a comfort stage for Raptor. So I think he just wanted the layout, and that's why we're here. Dill is a player who's going to, like, if you're going to shorten the blast zones, he is perfectly okay with that. Like, most of the time, he's going to ban Battlefield, like, regardless. Because he just wants you to die, you know?
Yeah, I feel this is a very interesting stage pick as far as Raptor goes, just because, typically speaking, triplats are picked against him for what they offer defensively for the opponent. It makes things a bit more difficult for Raptor to put out pressure with the egg throw, and it does give him more room to shark with his own aerials.
Yep.
And as far as landing goes, is much easier for him, especially on a Diddy Kong. So I can kind of see why he did it, but at the same time, it offers enough to Dill that the stage remains a bit neutral.
I mean, this stage has a normal ceiling, so it's like FD, smash roll, stuff like that. So Dill's going to be pretty happy about that just because his up throw, like, air dodge read percents are going to stay the same. And, you know, the platforms are going to, you know, give him that little boost if he managed to get a grab up there. But I think the mobility that Raptor has, is he's going to really utilize that. Just make sure that anytime he's on the platform, he's just, like, trying to get out of there.
And Wispy playing some cheeky tricks on Diddy Kong, just moving the banana slowly away from him, causing him some misposition and allowing the neutral to slow to a screeching halt. Which, as we discussed earlier, favors Raptor far more than it does Dill.
I think Raptor's doing actually a fantastic job. He's keeping things, I want to say, even, or, you know, at the very least relatively even. Unfortunately, me giving him that compliment causes him to go flying into the blast zone, shooting backwards, trying to say hi to Day-to-Day over there. Oh, my lord. Wow.
How unfortunate. The platform just barely stopping the Yoshi bomb from connecting.
I've never seen that happen, and I'm really sad that happened, just because I know Raptor picks this layout all the time. Who would have thought it would betray him like that?
He counterpicked himself. I don't understand.
Oh, Dill's like, nice counterpick, curse word. Wow.
And attempting to two-frame with a forward smash. I like it, but just wasn't far enough.
And Dill, like, charged it extra long. But that little tuffle right there, Raptor was above and he was just like, down me, down me, down me, down me, down me, down me.
You knew he just needed to pull the trigger so that he could end that stock. And Banana stopping any type of approach from Raptor.
So Dill unable to really build a very large lead. And so now we're going to see Raptor, you know, evening up the game and take the percent lead. Let's see how the adjustments coming through.
Yeah, we're seeing right now why the triplats hurt Raptor more than they help, because his approaches become so more predictable. Dill knows exactly what he has to do to either evenly trade or put things in his favor immediately.
Ooh, all right. I think he reacted to the fact that he hit its shield and was just like, all right, I'm going to grab you. Ooh. Oh, my God. Well, I actually didn't realize that Dill's pulling away with a pretty decent lead.
Yeah, these little trades that the two of them are getting, it's going further and further in Dill's favor, because every hit that he gets with Diddy Kong goes further than every hit that Raptor's able to get with Yoshi.
Wow. Dill kind of adjusting to the fact that Raptor's going for those extra long reaches with the dash grab and just walked right out of range just to punish him. And that's a pseudo tether grab, so it's actually very laggy, like more so than normal.
And that's just the nature of the animation for Yoshi. He's got to put his tongue back in his mouth somehow.
He trips. He literally trips. Like, oh my God, this poor dinosaur. Tie your shoes. They're not. He doesn't even have laces. Maybe he needs laces. They keep falling off. But Dill's going to take that, punishing his ledge get up with the, well, ledge jump. with the up smash. Just reading it and just like scooped you into that blender.
Man.